Good evening, and welcome to Rob's Newsroom, America's finest basement broadcast. First up, 2015 is shaping up to be the second safest year for police officers on record. What that means is, despite what you might be hearing in the media, the people walking around with guns and military gear are actually safe. Next up, Alabama schools will now be teaching kids about both climate change and evolution. Critics are upset that kids will be graduating from school less ignorant. Good news for those looking for a better body. In 2017, China hopes to perform the first ever body head transplant. With this new technology, here's some other body head swaps we'd like to see. Brad Pitt as a lady. That way, I don't need to feel weird about finding him so attractive. Chris Christie as a horse. That way, he can finally have a body structure that supports his own horseshit. Next, I'd like to see a cross between Tony the Tiger and Toucan Sam, creating a new generation of super sugar cereals to feed to your starving kids. And lastly, any nerdy white guy on the face of a chiseled black man. Will he get laid? I'm not sure, but here's our next story. Debate rages on whether or not women should be allowed to join infantry units in the Army. Research shows that all male units behave particularly well and that women can lead to casualties. Personally, I'm okay with saying that men and women are good at different jobs. For instance, despite my great rack, I will never be able to breastfeed. Yeah! And now, breaking news. The Federal Reserve finally decided today not to raise interest rates. This came after heated debates of, should we raise it? No, we shouldn't raise it. Maybe just a little bit? Don't you dare raise it. To me, they got to get out of the interest rate racket. If you're not completely sure what you're doing, don't do anything. It's like if a plane's on autopilot, you don't start pressing random buttons. Like, hey, what does this do? And now, in an effort to boost our horrible ratings, I present to you the only thing more offensive or orange than the Donald himself, Citrus Trump.
Today, I'm very proud of myself.
Now, Mr. Trump, have you considered ever getting a haircut that looks less like the sheddings of a dying golden retriever?
If I wanted it, I would have gotten it.
Okay. Now, as an issue of national security, which race is cheaper, Asians or Jews?
Chinese!
They say, we want deal.
Reports have said that to cut costs on national health care spending, you want to kick old people out of hospice. Well said. Lastly, you see abortions as murder and want to make it illegal except for minorities.
No, it's too offensive.
I'm a broadcaster.
No, Rob,
I'm trying to get the message out to the people. This is important.
It's not.